Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Andrea Cox, holistic wellness coach, intuitive healer, Akashic record reader. My gosh, welcome, and leave in the comments where you are tuning in from. Just go ahead and tell me in the comment section. So, a couple announcements. All of the readings for the month are up. There's a lot of new shorts that are up. So, as you come on here and you tell me where you're tuning in from, be sure and check out all the videos, the shorts, etc. I want to share something with you guys. I just had an amazing massage. Oh my God, the most incredible glute release I've ever had in my life. And I have a client call in 15 minutes with a client that's in Australia. And I want to share something fascinating that happened today. And I love it. I love it. I love it because it tells me I'm like doing everything perfectly well. So today I started out the day with a colonic. And I absolutely love my colon hydrotherapist. She's a Cancer. She was born right around the date that my mom and sister were born. And she gives me that vibe, my mom and sister's vibe. And I love it. And then I came home. I had a client call. I made a juice. And literally, I had time to like make one meal. I really need to clean up my space and I haven't had time. I normally don't take client calls same day. It actually is really stressful for me to do that, but I want to fit this particular person in because she's magic and I love to be around magic because I am magic as well. But there's a lot of Nigerian scammers on Instagram. And so there was like this Nigerian scammer thing. And I was like, oh, great. I had to deal with that. Fortunately, I'm connected with someone that works for Facebook, Instagram. They're connected and they're able to remove any accounts that do that almost immediately. So I contacted my contact over there and they had it removed within an hour. So that was good. But then, I don't look at comments very often. I usually don't respond to comments. I have a new in house assistant. She's not a technical person like my other assistant, who I love. Um, she's kind of non technical. And she goes, oh, there's someone like, um, on your Instagram attacking you. And I said, oh, read me the comment. And she didn't even have to get through the whole thing. She read the first part and I knew who it was. And I smiled and I laughed. I said, oh, just delete and block. And it's so funny, people are so ignorant that they will attack you using the same crap that they've attacked you with for 10 years. The same line. I have really beautiful green eyes like my mother, and this particular person's like, your eyes are black. I'm like, huh? I mean, just it was an unfiltered, very natural video, and they're just attacking me. And it comes from jealousy and envy. And, you know, knowing the people I do and being able to give any screen name to someone I know that works for the government and they're able to track down, like down to the IP address, even if the person's using a VPN. You can do that nowadays, by the way. If you guys get a crank call or someone's attacking you on social media or anything like that, all you have to do, like say you were to call the police or something, all you would have to do is give the police the phone number and they're able to track it now. It's a fact. And with social media, when you have the contacts I do, it's very easy. So, I knew who this was right away, but instead of getting upset, I felt really bad for the people. I don't have many haters at all. In fact, I think the only time I ever get hateful comments, it's from this particular person. And when you grow into a space of peace and love within your heart, where literally when something happens like that, you just are like, oh, well, delete it. Oh, well. And you just don't care, you're doing something right. So anyway, you guys, I pulled a couple oracle cards before I started, and it's from my new deck that I'm creating. That we're coming out with a series of decks in 2023, and the cards I got are indicative to a fallout of systems, groups of people that have been stealing from others, groups of people that have been trying to slow people down. And it looks like we have like a 7-year flux where someone's going to have very, very hardcore slowed finances. So that's what I kept clarifying the cards I was getting with the tarot. And the cards I was getting was financial windfall for someone, and then financial downfall from someone else. And the financial downfall was for it, it actually kept showing a group, like two or more people, that continuously try to take from other people in an inconspicuous way. So I also got the feeling that someone could be acting as someone else on the internet using fake accounts, things like that. That was definitely connected to this. And it was just like assed out, broke, down and out vibe. Really, really bad, like really bad. And you know, when you attack certain people, especially people with Libra highly aspected, I personally am a Libra in Vedic, and I have a Libra rising as well in Vedic, Pisces in Western. When you attack certain people, you really got to know their placements, because some of these placements, for example, if someone has Jupiter in Aries, Libra rising, Libra Sun, Libra Nakshatra in Vedic. That would be a Vishakta, Scorpio Libra, split down the middle. Capricorn Sun. What else? What else is a really strong placement? A Scorpio Sun. When you attack people like that, and they have these special placements of protection, it's really bad. You just don't do that. And you shouldn't be attacking anyone in the first place. Whenever you feel the need to go to the length of actually, I can't imagine, honest to God, I cannot imagine creating a fake account on social media. I have an account for someone to monitor my stuff on every platform, but I can't imagine going to the length of feeling the need to do that, to attack another human. Crazy, especially a human I didn't know, or a human that, you know, I mean, I don't know. I have no idea what these two people's problem is. I know I abandoned the one, I left the one, maybe that's it. The other one I've never met. I have no idea what the deal is, but you can tell by the comments. I think the person's name was True Authentic One, and the account had been created today. So I also got, with the oracle cards I pulled, I got the fact that someone in a partnership is going to find out that someone else has been doing this. I don't think this person knows, and they're going to put an end to it. They're going to put an end to it real quick. I feel like whoever this is a they're they're going to they're going to see the sun shining through the clouds. Okay. So I feel like, some of you could be really on your A game right now. You could be really on the come up. Like feel like everything you post is going viral on several different platforms. I feel like so much I'm sharing on Facebook and Instagram, and sometimes TikTok is just going viral. I can't even believe it. I shared a video the other day. It was like 14,000 views. I think it's 15,000 actually now. And it was something I put like 1 minute into. And, over the last month, On Facebook, I had one video get 111,000 views, another one get 200,000 views, another one got like 19,000 views on, I think, New Year's Eve. And, this is lending itself, of course, to growth. And sometimes when you grow, people get really challenged by that. They wanna slow you down, they wanna block you, they wanna try to create havoc and chaos on your path, but when you've had a lot of soul's growth and evolution, and you've done the deep-rooted shadow work and the ancestral work necessary, that just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. No one can slow you down. And, we all have our days. I have days where I get, bitchy about things and things aren't being done right with my business. And I'm like, okay, can someone take responsibility for this? But usually I'm a pretty steady person. I'm pretty, you know, as long as I've had sleep, I'm not being attacked online. But it's funny, something that I've been s- someone around me that knows me very well pointed out, you can tell by these comments this person is saying that it's the same person, because I've screenshot this stuff for years and it's always the same line. Oh my god, it's so pathetic. It's always them saying the same line. And when you have something like this and then you have where someone wrote this publicly, that's a paper trail of nonsense. It's a paper trail of defamation of character. It's a paper trail of cyber stalking. It's a paper trail of cyber attack. It's a paper trail of a very mentally ill person that has serious issues. So again, I want to say the screen name they used today. I think it was True Authentic One or Authentic True One. I'm pretty sure it was True Authentic One. And the account had been created today. We're already on that as far as like authorities. I have someone that tracks this stuff now, and it's matching almost word for word what someone posted on their social media about me a few years ago. So just heed to the warning. This kind of stuff, when you attack someone repeatedly online, you can go to jail for that. Yeah. And, as much as you want to hide it, it's able to be tracked these days. So, getting back to the cards I pulled, I do feel like people have been trying to take from people for quite a long time. Some of you could have employed someone. You could be like an influencer or something. You could have employed someone to work on something for you years ago, like, for example, YouTube. And they could be collecting your AdSense in some weird way, or maybe you didn't even employ them, right? There's something going on here where some systems have been tinkered with, and I feel like some people are going to get in big trouble. So, this is heed to the warning, be mindful. Be mindful, be mindful. I also feel like someone could be, yeah, just trying to collect from other people's stuff, copyright things, and trying to collect people's AdSense, things like that. There's someone doing something shady. So, you have to be mindful of that. Also, I don't have a criminal mind, so I can't imagine like doing this kind of like um just criminal activity. I can't imagine literally creating fake accounts to attack people. I would not even. Oh, hello, Tish. Thank you so much for being on here. I I get the number 13 with you for some reason. That's so weird. I cannot imagine doing that. And when I got these slanderous remarks today on Instagram, it was like she only had to read the first line And I just said, "Hey, screenshot it and send it to this email address. This is the person that investigates this and keeps all the screenshots we've had." And, you can total the beauty of this is when someone does something like that, it reopens the statute of limitations again, especially when it's almost word for word as someone posted on a public forum. So you need to be really, really careful. And if you're being attacked like I am by the same person repeatedly year after year and just their own personal issues, their own insecurities, their own, hunger for fame and attention that they're not getting and they see me glowing up and they're jealous and envious, keep a paper trail. It's very important to keep a paper trail of this. Uh, Screenshot everything, have an authority figure that you can send this to, keep file folders of it, store it in an organized manner. And then, they have experts that'll actually look at this type of thing and say, "Oh my God, yeah, this this harassing defamation comment that someone was repeatedly posting on your Instagram reel today matches something they wrote on a public forum a few years ago." Wow. It's very easy to figure out ignorance, okay? When someone's ignorant and they don't think and they just get angry out of seething jealousy and envy and they attack you, they don't remember that they're attacking you with the same verbatim they did years ago. It's just the same thing, different day. So anyway, let me plug this in real quick. I have to call my client because I don't want to be late for her. What I was so impressed with also, and what I think you guys will be pretty impressed with, is when the soul has had a lot of soul's growth and evolution, and this type of thing happens, it doesn't phase you because you're in the right. You can probably pursue a lawsuit now. Um, and that, statutes of limitations are reopened when someone, acts stupidly. However, intuitively, I feel like whoever this person's partnered with is gonna slap the wrist, so to speak. I think they're gonna figure it out and put two and two together. Um, it didn't put a damper in my day. It's kind of like when, say someone repeatedly when they back out of their garage